on this big matchup in the Metro Conference. I know there's not a big Metro Conference. They don't deem it a Metro Conference, but the Class AA conference here in South Dakota. Your Lynx are 2-0, taking on the Patriots that are 1-0. The Patriots, they have beaten Watertown last week 61-39. Your Lynx beat Rapid City Stevens and Spearfish pretty handily. The first game by 10 points, 54-43, and against Spearfish, 78-48. I'm here with Harry Buck. This is Ken McEwen. Kyle Roki is under the weather this evening, so Harry's going to be filling in for him a little bit and doing a little color commentating tonight. What do you think, Harry? What do you think about these last two games for the Lynx?
Well, I think that first of all, I'm obviously not real comfortable doing this because Kyle's very good at it, but I'm happy to try and fill in tonight. The last couple games I was able to get to them, and a couple of things that I thought were really stood out to me is that even though we lost a lot last year to graduation, we have a darn good group of athletes back to play basketball this year. I think that the first game, I thought that Jackson Hilton played absolutely outstanding defense, but his shooting percentage was off a little. But in the second game, the shooting came back. He was making some threes, and he's just a terrific defensive player.
I agree.
All the other guys are actually the whole team plays good defense. And off the bench, we've got some strong players, I think. I think it's going to be another fun year for the Lynx. I think that we'll see. Tonight will be a heck of a test for them.
It will. As Lincoln comes in, like we said, 1-0, and your Lynx are 2-0. Right now, they're sitting in the 3 spot in the conference with Roosevelt at 1-0. And Aberdeen Central at 1-0, and then you have your Lynx, and then Lincoln's down there in that log jam of a whole bunch of teams that are at 1-0. So actually the Lynx are the only team that I saw in the top 10 in the AA that are sitting there with 2 games already played. So we'll go over the sponsors a little bit. And Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes, Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent, Harry Buck with Heg Realtors, Alliance Communications, the First National Bank of Brandon, the Pizza Ranch of Brandon, the Brandon Community Foundation, the Brandon Valley Journal, Brandon Taco John's, the Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, the Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club, and Sioux Valley Energy. They are your sponsors for Lynx TV for all things athletics. They do a great job, so go out there and thank our sponsors for everything they do for us. This is the reason we're able to bring these games to you live, is because of them. So we're going to have the national anthem. Actually, we'll have the starters come out for each team, and we'll go over those a little bit. We don't know much about Lincoln. We know that I believe they were picked in the top 4 in the kind of Metro Conference, AA, however you want to call it, in the preseason. So we'll see how we fare out tonight. We're going to have the national anthem in here in just one moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, the communities that make up the Brandon Valley School District welcome you to Brandon Valley High School. Tonight's game, a AA high school boys game that features our guests this evening, the Patriots from Sioux Falls Lincoln High School, against our Brandon Valley Lynx. Let's first honor our American this evening. Please stand, remove your hand, and place your right hand over your heart. The privilege of this game is made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. All veterans and other uniformed military personnel may salute the flag. Playing our national anthem this evening will be the Brandon Valley High School Pep Band under the direction of Tyler Nettlestead. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
marching band with our great song of the national anthem. So we're going to go over our starting lineups here as they're going to be introduced. Cheerleaders are being introduced right now for your Lynx. With the Lynx, it'll be Jackson Labrie, Thomas Skolton, Joe Colbeck, Jackson Hilton, and Gavin Turhark. This will be the third time that this starting lineup's on the floor to begin the game for the Lynx this year. And then we'll get your Patriots starting five in just one moment here. It's going to get real loud. I believe the band's going to be playing. Yeah, that's what I was told. Keyshawn Ladd is a forward, number 11 for the Patriots. Sam Fawcett, number 5 for the Patriots. He has a 6'3" guard. Number 55, a 6'5" senior, Mitch Eichhacker. Number 3, Max Burchell, the senior. We know him from the football season. He's a really good athlete, so we'll be watching him tonight. And the last Patriot starter is going to be Hunter Merkley. He's going to be your point guard, number 1. Looks like a starting 5 of all seniors for the Patriots, Harry. Like I said, this is a big matchup that we're going to have this evening as the Patriots, the first Sioux Falls team to play the Lynx this year, and right now 2-0 with the Lynx. Protecting that home court is going to be vital. Harry pointed out that defense and what the Lynx have did in the last 2 games to start the season have been extremely good on defense. So we're going to have, for the Lynx, 3, 10, 20, 34, and 40. For the Patriots, 1, 3, 5, 11, and 55 to start out the ball game. And the tip on this Tuesday evening is going to be won by Turhark. Colbeck bringing the ball up the court over to Labrie. Labrie swings it over to Jackson. Jackson's going to be at the top of the key. He drives, being guarded by number 3. He passes it over to Skolton. Skolton looking inside for Turhark. Passes it over to Hilton. They get into Turhark. He's double teamed, and he's going to swing it back up to the top of the key. A 3 by Colbeck to start off the ball game.
That's a great way to start. Start off with a 3-pointer by Colbeck. Terrific.
Hunter Merkley is going to bring the ball up for the Patriots. He's going to swing it over to Ladd. Ladd's guard by Jackson Hilton. Over to Earhacker. They're going to bring it up to Fawcett. Fawcett's going to drive, finds Earhacker, and swings it back up to Burchill, and he's going to be off on the 3. Hilton with the rebound. Like Harry said, defense is the key. Right now the Lynx are playing good defense on that first possession. Turhark double teamed, doesn't find anything, and it's just off by Turhark. Ladd brings the ball up. He's going to swing it over to Merkley, their point guard, number 1 for the Patriots, guarded by Labrie. Hilton's on Ladd, like we said. Ladd must be their leading scorer, but Turhark with a big swat underneath the basket, gets it over to Labrie, but Labrie's going to turn over the ball. 3-0 right now early in this ball game. Possessions, a couple rebounds by each team, and the first turnover is going to go against the Lynx.
Got to control those turnovers.
Burchill over to Fawcett, and it's going to be an offensive foul on E-Hacker, and that's going to be his first, the big guy underneath for the Patriots. Colbeck's going to bring the ball up for the Lynx as he's going to slow down the offense a little bit. They're going to set the offense. Labrie asking him what we're running. Looks like they're going to run a little high-low with a up pick by Skolton by Labrie. Up to Colbeck again, swings it over to Terhark. He's hit 2 threes already this season. He's off on that one. Fawcett with the rebound. He brings the ball up. He drives against Colbeck, finds nothing. Up to E-Hacker. He's going to swing it back over to Fawcett. Guarded by Colbeck again. Fawcett puts it up. No good. Air ball.
Good defense.
Wanted a foul. Like Harry said, good defense. Terhark with the rebound. Over to Jackson. Jackson's going to fire a 3, and it's just off. Rimmed out. Jackson had a good shooting night the other night for the Lynx. Number 3, Burchill. We talked about him being a great athlete. And great defense by Jackson Hilton. Ladd's going to drive. He's a left-hander, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line. He's going to be fouled by Skolton. He's going to go to the line for 2. He was shooting. It's still a 3-point ball game. Harry talked about defense, and that's what we've seen so far from this Lynx team early in the first quarter. Ladd's going to hit his first shot and the first point for the Patriots. Substitution in for the Patriots. Fawcett's going to go to the bench. Number 13, Hackett, in for the game. Another senior, a 6'2" forward. Ladd rims it off.
Yeah, it wasn't even close.
1 for 1 from the free throw line. We have a 3-1 ball game. Colbeck is going to bring the ball up the court. He's going to drive, pulls it back out, finds Skolton. They want to find Terhark. They want to find him early. Just an unforced error there, Harry.
Yeah, it's another turnover. That's 2 turnovers for us already.
Good thing we're playing good defense on the other end. And like you said, that free throw was a little off there. He drilled the first one. We're talking about Ladd, number 11 for the Patriots, and misses the second one. Up to Hackett. Hackett's going to find number
nice
51.
That's a nice reverse.
Yep, and that's going to be Caleb Hyatt. He's in the ball game too for Ike Hackler. Colbeck over to Skolton. Labrie finds a jumper. No good. 3-3 ball game, tight ball game. The intensity's high here in Brandon, South Dakota. And that's going to be a jump ball, I believe. Possession to the Lynx, the Patriots, as they're going to inbound the ball underneath. We need somebody to inbound it first. Number 25's in the game, and that's going to be Nieschheim. And Tejan's going to come in for Terhark early, the center, number 32, the junior for the Lynx. Up to Ladd. They inbound it to Ladd. He's going to be guarded by Jackson. Jackson Hilton's going to keep on him as he's going to look for the pick. Hyatt tries the pick. Oh. It's going to be an offensive foul, and they're going to call it on
I think
Ladd.
he was pushing off a little bit with his arm.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. So that's going to be first on Ladd. Right now, 2 fouls to nothing as the Patriots right now, and you talk about, Harry, about turnovers. The Lynx have 2 turnovers to none for the Patriots. Hilton at the top of the key, guarded by Ladd. Hyatt tries to find him also. They want to double team a lot in this ball game. Labrie looks for the 3, doesn't find it. He's going to pull it up. Colbeck, great pass for Tejan, and that's going to be off.
Surprised there was no foul called on that.
Aiden Lloyd in the ball game for the Lynx. Up to Burchill. Number 25 is going to put the ball up. It's going to be Nisham.
Somebody missed an assignment there as far as blocking out is concerned.
Yes, Fawcett for the gimme. And the Patriots take the lead. Lloyd at the top of the key. Colbeck for three. Good. His second three of the ball game. He's the only Lynx on the board right now. He's got 6 points. Ladd will bring the ball up for the Patriots. He's guarded by Hilton again. They're going to be in kind of like almost a 2-3 zone, but then they get out of it. Over to number 25, Nisham, and it's going to be off. Hilton with the board. Hilton's really active already this game. He's going to drive on Ladd, looking for his second foul. He's going to get it.
Yeah. That's something that we need. We need more penetration. So far this game, it doesn't seem like we've done quite as good at Lincoln as far as penetrating into the lane is concerned. And so the last couple times down the floor, we did a little bit better at that.
And so they're going to call it on Hyatt and not Ladd. That would have been 2 fouls for Ladd early. The forward, number 11, for the Patriots. First free throw's good by Jackson Hilton. 2 subs in for the Lynx, number 4, and that's going to be Jackson Deckert, and number 14, Nate Lear. So it's going to be Deckert, Lear, Hilton, Tejan, and Lloyd on the floor for the Lynx. Second free throw's good. 8-5 ball game here with 2:25 to go in the first quarter. Number 5, Fawcett's going to hand it over to number 13, Hackett. They're kind of doing a weave at the top of the key. Finds number 3, Burchill. It's no good. Tejan with a big rebound over to Deckert. Deckert's been playing really well off the bench at point guard for the Lynx. Lloyd's going to find it.
Really nice
in
play.
The hoop.
Stayed under control. That was a terrific play. Penetrated into the lane.
Aiden Lloyd, the 6'3 junior.
Got the bucket and the foul.
For the Lynx. Goes to the line for a 3-point play, and he's not going to convert. Rebound by number 3, and that's going to be Burchill. He's going to bring the ball up for the Patriots. Swing it over to Fawcett. Fawcett's going to be guarded by Lear. Big pick by number 13. Swings it over to number 25. That's his second missed 3. And Deckert wasn't looking for the ball. Almost another turnover.
Nice, really quick reaction there, though, by Deckert. I've been pretty impressed with him at the point.
I have too. Lear at the top of the key over to Deckert. We're trying to find Tejan, but they're going to swing it over to Hilton. He's going to be off for the 3. That's his second miss from 3-point land for Jackson Hilton. 10-5 ball game here in the first quarter. Is number 3, Burchill, is going to find number 5, and that's going to be Fawcett. Hilton with great defense again. He's going to push the ball up to Deckert. Deckert's going to reset the offense for the Lynx. Guarded by number 5, Fawcett. Playing a little one-on-one right now. He's
nice
going to
penetration,
drive.
nice penetration. Didn't work, but I like the penetration.
Number 3, Burchill's going to drive all the way. Hilton with the rebound. And it's going to be off. Oh, they're going to call a foul on 51, Caleb Hyatt.
Now he reached in, I think.
I agree. So substitutions for your Lynx: Colbeck, Deckert, Tierhark, Lloyd, and Jackson Hilton. Jackson Hilton's the only starter to play all minutes so far in this first quarter. Deckert's going to reset the offense as he's going to go over to Colbeck. Colbeck's playing the 2 guard right now, usually the point guard, but with Deckert in the ball game, he's going to be at the 2 guard. Well, they wanted to travel. They're not going to get it. Out of bounds by the Patriots.
One of the things that I think has been a really positive for the Lynx so far this year is their amount of their depth. It seems like they can go 8 or 9 guys deep on the bench without a lot of drop off.
Yeah, good analogy, Harry. Kyle and I pointed out last game is about 10 players really saw some significant playing time last week. Terhark's going to turn, dribble, finds
Nice
the bucket.
play.
Gavin Terhark with his first 2 points of the ball game. He's already been a big presence underneath with the block. Colbeck's going to guard number 5, Fawcett. They're going to find Ladd. Ladd's going to drive on Hilton. Ladd's going to pull up, no good. Terhark with the rebound. Looking for the last shot, and they're not going to get it. That's going to be in the first quarter. Your Lynx up 12-5.
Pretty terrific holding the Lincoln Patriots to 5 points in the first quarter.
I agree. Great defense and really finding the penetration, Harry, like you talked about on the other side, on the offensive side, and getting to the free throw line has been huge.
Right.
Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes is your builder and developer of the lake at Aspen Harbor. In the heart of Brandon, coming soon will be great building lots at new Twin River Crossing development. Give Justin a call for details at 605-553-5311. Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent, is a person to talk to for all your personal and business insurance needs. Bill is located at 312 South Split Rock Boulevard, or give him a call at 605-582-4343. Like a good neighbor, Bill Thompson at State Farm is there. Give Harry Buck with Hegg Realtors a call at 605-366-0221, or go to harrybuck.com for any and all of your real estate needs. Harry and the team at Hegg love turning dreams into addresses. Just remember the 3 rules of real estate: location, location, Harry Buck. All right, we have a 12-5 ball game going into the second quarter. This big matchup, I deem it a big matchup because anytime the Sioux Falls schools come into your house to play, you want to put on a show. And right now, defensively, the Lynx are putting on the show right now, Harry. And like you talked about, you love the penetration, which they started out in the beginning of the first quarter, and it's just turned into fouls on the other side.
Yep.
And put them to the line, and we're sinking our free throws.
If you can get into the lane and control the ball and not get out of control, really good things happen. You can either dish it off to somebody for an easy shot, or you can go all the way or they'll foul you. And so penetration is very, very important.
For the Lynx, same 5 in the ball game: Lloyd, Terhark, Labrie, Colbeck.
Boy, it looks like he's getting beat around in there a little bit, Kenny.
And Skolton, and that's okay. They're trying to double team him as he's seen that Ike Hacker came over, number 55, and number 3, Burchill, came over to double team him. So Skolton, Terhark, Lloyd, Colbeck, Labrie on the court for the Lynx. Colbeck with the inbound play, resetting the offense like we talked about. Colbeck, your starting point guard for the Lynx, over to Skolton. Skolton with just a couple points the last ball game. We'll see if he can get hot this ball game. Colbeck into Terhark, and they're automatically, you see that
really
they're doubling. They're
Yeah,
doubling
they really
him right
are.
away.
Yeah, if they start going inside, they're really double teaming us inside.
Jackson Hilton back in the ball game. A brief sitting down for Jackson. He's played a lot of minutes so far in this ball game. You're starting 5 in the ball game for the Lynx now. Skolton inbounds a play to Hilton. Great play.
Really nice play.
As Jackson Hilton with 4 points so far for the Lynx as he drains that one. Skolton on to Burchill. Over to Fawcett. They're going to find Ike Hacker, the center. Terhark with great defense again. Another block. That's number 2 for Terhark. We'll see if he can get 3 here. He doesn't. As number 3, Burchill scores.
Lincoln's doing a good job of getting in the lane also.
They are, as Colbeck's going to bring the ball up to Terhark. He's going to fire his second 3, no good. Sometimes you don't want your center playing out that high, and that's a quick shot on the shot clock.
Yeah, probably better to work the ball a little bit more.
Ike Hacker with the tip in on his own shot, and he makes it.
4 quick ones for Lincoln.
Jackson Hilton brings the ball up, guarded by Ladd, over to Labrie. LeBrie swings it over to Skolton into Terhark. No double team there, and it's good.
Nice play. Nice move.
I like how they're not so much forcing it in, they're swinging it around so they can't double team.
Yeah.
And Terhark with his 4th point of this ball game. Skolton with good defense on number 3. Burchill, they're going to swing it over to Fawcett. Fawcett guarded by Colbeck. No good. They're going to call a foul on Colbeck, though. Let's see if it's shooting. The coaching staff not happy with that defense there. It's going to put number 5, Fawcett, to the line for the Patriots. The Patriots right now 1 for 1 from the line so far tonight. And as the student section's getting super loud for Fawcett, and he misses it. So we're going to say, Harry, that the student section played a big part in that miss.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's got to look right at him as he's shooting.
Right. Number 5, Fawcett to the line for his 2nd free throw. 1 for 2 is the Patriots.
Oh, he stepped on the line.
It's no good as they're going to call number 11, Ladd, for getting into the lane
Getting in
too
the lane.
early.
Yep.
That's an unforced error for the Patriots. That free throw was good, so they are truly 1 for 4 now.
1 point might be kind of important at the end.
Lloyd back in the ball game for the Lynx. Over to Hilton. Hilton's guarded by Burchill. They're playing a little one-on-one game over to Colbeck. Your point guard's going to reset the offense. Trying to get a screen from Terhark. He finds it over to Lloyd. Lloyd already with a big hoop in this ball game off the bench. Off Fawcett.
6 seconds on the time clock.
And I like
the shot clock.
I like that they're using that full shot clock, rerunning their offense, no hurried shots.
Yep.
Colbeck with the inbound over to LeBrie. LeBrie's going to dribble with his right hand. He's going to drive, pulls it up, no good. Doesn't find rim. Here comes the Patriots. Number 5, Fawcett's going to bring the ball up for the Patriots, swings it over to number 1, Merkley. Merkley back in the game, the point guard, and he's going to turn the ball over right away. Colbeck with the big steal. Colbeck's going to find Lloyd. Great pass from Colbeck. Lloyd's going to find the bucket.
Really good heads-up basketball.
They're playing really good defense, and Lloyd with his 4 points, and bench scoring is going to be crucial in this ball game all season for the Lynx. Harry pointed out as number 5, Fawcett, is going to get fouled by Colbeck. That's going to be Colbeck's 2nd foul, and that's going to play big. Colbeck already with 6 points in this ball game, but it's going to be a 2nd foul. The point guard's going to have to go to the bench, and Deckert is in for the Lynx. Also, Ciliuson's going to come in for the Lynx for LeBrie. So a new backcourt for the Lynx is Ciliuson and Deckert back in. Number 5, Fawcett, he made that one, so he's going to try for an N1 here. The student section, if you can hear them on your TV set or on your phone, wherever you are tonight, they're loud. And he drains it for a 3-point play. They cut that lead down to 6. The Patriots, the Lynx are up 18-12. Ciliuson with his first playing time in this ball game. Hilton from 3 from deep.
Yeah, that was an NBA 3 and probably took it too quick.
I just don't like. You're exactly right, Harry. I don't like that quick shot on that shot clock. It's just an unforced shot. But you want Hilton to be aggressive all ball.
Yeah, he just stole the ball.
Lloyd to Hilton. No good. Deckert with a big foul. The smallest guy on the court gets the rebound with a hustle play, and he scores.
Thing about Jackson Hilton, I think he maybe knew that he shouldn't have shot that last one, but he came right back and made a terrific defensive play.
I agree. So we are going to have a foul on number, let's see who they're going to call it on. Ciliuson, it's going to be his first. As Tejan comes in for the Lynx, along with Lloyd, Deckert, Tejan, Ciliuson, and Hilton on the court for the Lynx. Ladd over to Needham. guarded by Deckert. Deckert's putting big pressure defensively on him. Tejan also, and they just forced a turnover. That's Lynx ball. As Tejan played the passing lane really well. Great defense so far for the Lynx.
Did a great job cutting off that passing lane.
3:55 to go, first half. Lynx up by 8. Deckert over to Ciliuson. He's going to look for Tejan, doesn't find him, swings it back up to Jackson. Hilton over to Deckert. Over to Tejan. Tejan drives Lloyd over to Deckert. We know Deckert can find the lane. He does. He kicks it out to Hilton. No good. Number 5, Fawcett with it's got to be about his 4th or 5th rebound in this ball game already for the Patriots. Number 13 drives, doesn't find anything. Hackett for the Patriots, but there's a little scramble under the basket, but there is a timeout on the floor.
Timeout for the Lynx.
Alliance Communications is the leading internet cable and phone provider in the Brandon area. Alliance customers have 100% fiber to the home, and that puts them light years ahead of most homes throughout the country. Go Lynx. At First National Bank, their student checking account is perfect for those 25 and younger, and it provides convenient access to tools like e-alerts and mobile banking while on the go. They are proud supporters of all things Brandon, like the new baseball complex, the First National Bank Field at Aspen Park. The Pizza Ranch is a proud supporter of Brandon Valley activities and offer the finest pizza in town. Bring the family to their buffet before the game or order their delicious roasted chicken or pizza after the game. Call them at 582-6322. They will deliver to your doorstep, tailgate, or wherever you are in town. All right, as we're going to set out of this timeout, Lynx ball. Lloyd over to Lear. He's back up to Lloyd, over to Cilius and Deckert. Finds Terhark. He's going to dribble. Good hustle play by him, but it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Patriots ball. Unless they did not change the possession arrow. Let's see, because they got it on the last jump, right, Harry?
Yeah.
The Patriots did?
Must not have.
Okay. So it's going to be Patriots ball on that jump ball. The possession arrow's pointing the Patriots' way. Full court pressure as Coach Deckert comes out of the timeout with a little wrinkle to this game. We've seen this work already this year, and it's working right now as Lloyd with a big steal out of that full court pressure. Hilton for 3. Good! That's what you want out of that timeout, Harry.
Yeah. He shot that one a little bit too quick also, but I guess we'll forgive him.
Neeham, as he's getting great pressure from the Lynx defense. Fawcett drives, finds nothing. Terhark's a big present underneath. He's almost picking up his foul there. He jumped too early.
Yep.
As number 13, Hackett for 2. It's a 9-point ball game. Deckert brings a ball up for the Lynx. Finds a screen from Terhark. Decker with the ball still, trying to find his offense. Over to Lloyd at the top of the key. Jackson Hilton wanted the 3 again. He's going to decide to drive.
Nice
He's going to
move.
make it.
Really nice penetration move into the lane.
He's starting to affect the game. Jackson Hilton for the Lynx. He's going to guard Ladd. Over to number 5, Fawcett, guarded by Lloyd. Big screen by Ike Hacker. Neem for his 3rd 3 from the corner.
Wow.
And he's 0 for 3, but that's going to be a foul.
Kind of a late whistle, but it was necessary. I mean, there was definitely a foul.
They're going to call number 55, Mitch Ihacker. It's going to be his 3rd foul. Their center. He's going to leave the court with 2 points and 3 fouls. So into the game, Hyatt's going to come into the game for him. Number 51, Caleb Hyatt, the forward. He's only a sophomore. Terhark's going to go to the line. In the bonus, the Lynx are in the bonus right now. That's going to put Terhark to the line. He drills the first one, looking for the second one. He's got 5 points tonight so far. He made it. 2 for 2 from the line. He points up to the sky, loving it. So the Lynx build the lead up by 13. Patriots down the floor real quick.
Yep.
Great hustle. But Terhark, the defensive presence already again. Unforced turnover right there. Hold the ball. Hyatt for three, no good. It's going to be a push by Deckert on Ladd on that rebound, and Coach Deckert does not like that from his son. As he is yelling at his son a little bit, doesn't like that because he didn't get the...
He's about a foot shorter than most of those guys. They ought to let him push a little.
Number 3, Birchill is going to inbound. He's going to get it over to Merkley. Merkley so far has been a non-factor in this ball game from the point guard position. Swings it over to Birchill. Over to Hyatt, guarded by Terhark. He's going to drive on Terhark. Defensively, good defense by Terhark, but an even better shot by Hyatt, the sophomore for the Patriots, coming in for Eichhacker. Terhark's going to drive double-teamed, but that's going to put him to the line, Harry.
Yep.
I think Hyatt might pick up his second foul now. So they're big guys.
Getting a little bit of foul trouble. You know, they've been plugging up that middle, but now it's starting to cost a little.
Yeah, so Eichhacker and Hyatt both with 3 fouls. So Hyatt's going to go to the bench. He's got 6 points off the bench. It's going to put Terhark to the line. He drained both of them before. 3 in a row for Terhark from the line.
Pull up a chair.
Terhark with 7 points so far. The Lynx with a 12-point lead, looking to make it 13. They don't. Terhark right now 3 for 4 from the line. Lloyd, Terhark, Deckert, Labrie.
That's a nice shot.
Number 5, Fawcett for 3. They pull within 9 points. Deckert's going to look for maybe one shot on the possession, maybe try to get 2, as he's going to drive from the point guard position. Over to Hilton, guarded by Merkley. Big screen by Terhark. Hilton's going to drive, gets fouled, and we like that so far out of this Lynx team.
Yeah.
In the first half. Boy, they have been driving the lane. You pointed on that in the first quarter, how you love that. And they're doing that.
Yeah, they need to. That's very important.
Hilton's going to go to the line.
You draw a foul, or you make a basket, or you're able to dish it off to somebody.
Got to make your free throws. Right now, the last 2 free throws have been rimmed off by the Lynx as Jackson Hilton's to the line. Tejan, Lloyd, Lear, Labrie, Hilton into the game. 21.6 seconds to go. It was 22.6. I don't know how a second came off the clock. I think they're discussing it. But the clock should be stopped on a free throw.
Nate Lear is a transfer here from Watertown. His parents moved here last year. I think his father is a manager of one of the businesses out in the industrial park, and so a nice addition. Good athlete.
So the Lincoln bench wants to know why a second came off the clock, and I want to know why too. And so the refs are going over to the scorer's table to see why. They change it. They put a second on. So it's 22.6 remaining in the first half. Remember, Hilton to the line. Trying to capitalize on the second free throw. He does. That's going to put a 10-point ball game right now for the Lynx over the Patriots in the first half. Lear, Lloyd, Ciliuson, Labrie, Tejan on the court for the Lynx. Hilton leads all scorers with 10 points so far in this ball game. Number 5, that's going to be Fawcett. He drained the big 3 the last possession down the court. Not expecting the pass there. He's guarded by Tejan. Great block.
Oh, man, hate to see that.
But they're going to put him to the line. There's not much, little bit of a mismatch there, Harry, as Tejan almost shouldn't be guarding a guard out there
exactly
at the line. And number 5, Fawcett, which has been big for them so far for the Patriots, drives on Tejan and
it's
gets
kind
a foul.
Kind of a touch foul, but he did foul him.
And Fawcett drains the first one. He's going to have 7 points so far as Hilton comes into the ball game with Labrie.
6 seconds to go in the half.
Fawcett drills the second one, and he's got 8 points. 8-point ball game. There comes the pressure from the Patriots. Hilton breaks it. He's
I am
driving.
not surprised Hilton got the ball.
And it's going to be a charge on Hilton as he was out of control. That's probably a really good call. 0.1 seconds to go on the clock. You're not going to get much out of this one.
Boy, that turned out to be a disappointing thing. Not only didn't make he looked great until right at the end when he wasn't able to make the basket and made a foul.
That's going to be the end of the first half. Your Lynx are up by 8. Great defense, pretty good driving going on. They've taken advantage of the foul situation from the free throw line, Harry, and they've climbed an 8-point lead going into halftime. The Brandon Community Foundation is a permanent charitable endowment that supports activities that improve the quality of life for all ages in Brandon and Valley Springs. For more info, go to their website at brandoncf.org. The Brandon Valley Journal is your local news source covering all 11 Brandon Valley sports every week with stories and photos. You can get all the news in print or online. So if you haven't already subscribed, do it today by calling 605-582-9999. Sign up for the Taco John's Rewards app on your phone for lots of deals and surprises. They have new and exciting products to choose from, and it's always made fresh just for you. The good folks at Taco John's want to thank you for your business. Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce is a proud sponsor of Lynx TV. A strong local business community is vital for the positive growth of the Brandon Valley area. Remember, when you shop in Brandon, you support all things local. Go Lynx. The Brandon Valley the Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club are hardworking, dedicated supporters of all Brandon Valley athletic programs, including Lynx TV. The Sioux Valley Energy is the electric supplier for much of the Brandon Valley area and strong supporter of our community, including Lynx TV. They offer great services at reasonable rates. Go Lynx. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't know this was happening, but the Lynx marching band is taking the court, and we're going to let you listen to them.
we're very, very fortunate here at Brandon to have a great band program at award winners every year, several competitions that they participate at, and yeah, we're just very, very proud of the job they do, and so we're glad that they were able to be here tonight. Now it's our honor to welcome Tiffany Hansen to up here to the booth. Tiffany and her family own and operate the Taco John's here in town, and I see you brought us a little treat.
I did. I brought you guys some donut bites.
Well, bless your heart.
Thought you might be hungry
Just-
for a good treat.
Just exactly what I need, of course, is some
Exactly.
extra donut bites.
Exactly.
But I sure will help myself. You can bet on that.
Perfect.
Tell me, tell us a little bit about how things are going with you and your business, and you're also pretty well connected to the Pizza Ranch.
Oh man, I'm not using this time for the pizza ranch.
All right,
Come
atta girl,
on.
atta girl.
Yeah, things are good. We have a great community here in Brandon. We're really lucky with the outreach and the support that we get from the town. We couldn't be in a better community, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. I mean, we all benefit from the great community that we live in, and very proud of that. And you guys have been staples here for a long, long time. I don't know, how long have you guys had that Taco John's?
Harry, why are you asking me difficult questions
Well, I
like
don't know.
this?
Make it up.
I'm thinking like 20 years.
I think it has been.
I'm thinking
I've known your mother forever, it seems like, and it must be at least 20 years.
at least, because you guys aren't young enough or aren't old enough to be knowing each other any longer than that.
Exactly. No, and you guys have always been terrific supporters of everything around town. I remember way back when I was on the board for the Community Foundation, you guys ponied up just like many of the other businesses did, and it's great to have you as one of our sponsors this year again. I remember when we first started the Lynx broadcast for Lynx TV, I told Randy Marceau that I could find a half a dozen sponsors to kick in the money so that we could do it, and I think your mom was like, or maybe you were one of the first ones I called, and never a problem.
You had a great idea, and we were happy to support it, without a doubt.
Well, that's terrific. Once again, I want you to know that we appreciate your community service, and we appreciate the fact that you're a very important part of our business community.
Well, thank you.
I know you guys have been good supporters of the Chamber of Commerce and everything in Brandon.
Well, thanks. It's easy to support it when we believe in it, and just a little shout out. Now through the end of the month, anybody that buys a Super Nacho, a portion goes back to the Brandon Food Pantry. So,
oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, we're excited about that. So everybody get out and get those Super Nachos.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised. I've had some of those Super Nachos too. They're pretty terrific.
They're good.
Anything else going on?
No, our promotions will come out in January, and it'll be a new adventure for clients.
Okay, well, that's terrific. I want to thank you again for everything you do.
Thanks for having us
You're
here,
a terrific
Harry.
young lady.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
You're a good man. Thank you.
Well, the teams are out warming up for the second half, so thanks, Tiffany Hansen, again for being here and bringing us some treats to eat. And so I'll turn it back over to Ken McEwen.
All right, Tiffany Hansen from the Brandon Taco John's was your guest, one of our great sponsors for Lynx TV. 29-21 ball games so far in this matchup, this big matchup, as the Lincoln Patriots have come into Lynx country on this Tuesday evening. Lynx looking to go to 3-0. Patriots looking to go to 1-0. Lynx trying to give them their first loss. Starting lineups again, coming out of halftime, will be Jackson Labrie, Thomas Skolton, Joel Kolbeck, Jackson Hilton, Gavin Turhart. For the Patriots, Hunter Merkley, Max Burchill, Sam Fawcett, Keyshawn Ladd, and Mitch Eichacker. We're about to start that second half, crucial second half. Lynx, I believe, if they can just keep that defensive pressure and pressuring the rim, which they have on offense, I think have a good chance of winning this ball game. So we're here about to start the second half. Thanks to Harry Buck for doing that great interview at halftime for us, and you got to listen to the Lynx Marching Band. Colbeck is going to be at the top of the key for the Lynx, guarded by Burchill. He's going to swing it over to Jackson Hilton, back over to Colbeck. Colbeck looks for the three, doesn't find it. Quick jumper inside the lane, the little floater by Colbeck. That's going to give him his 8th point of the ball game, the lead up to 10 for the Lynx.
Joe's really a terrific athlete. I see him playing every sport.
He was. He's a very
Watched him
good
play baseball last spring.
Very good football player, too,
Yeah.
in the secondary for the Lynx. As number 3, Burchill, looks but doesn't find it defensively. Lynx score. Ladd with a quick layup for the Patriots, keeps it at a 10-point ball game. And it's off to a quick pace to start the second half like we were in the first half. Colbeck drives. Going to find Terhark, unforced pass as Merkley's going to pick up the steal for the Patriots.
A little bit out of control there on that pass. It's a good idea, it just didn't work.
Merkley resets the offense. He's going to find Burchill. Burchill drives. He's triple teamed, trying to get over Terhark, and he does. Burchill with his 4th point of the ball game. Hilton leads the Lynx with 12, with Colbeck sitting with 8 points for the Lynx. Colbeck, your general, up at the top of the key at point guard. Over to Terhark. Terhark playing not underneath the basket, but outside the basket. Labrie.
I thought maybe we'd get a blocking foul on that, but it could go either way.
Labrie's going to turn the ball over. It's going to be Patriots ball. They have cut within 8 points now. Cut into this lead by 4-point difference for the Patriots. Ladd guarded by Hilton. Great defense by Labrie as he helped and swatted that ball out of bounds, but it's going to go off the Lynx. Stay Patriots ball.
Really good defense there. I was afraid we were going to see a layup.
Burchill inbounds to Ladd, guarded by Hilton. Over to Merkley, guarded by Labrie. Merkley, the starting point guard for the Patriots, almost a carry. He's going to find Ike Hacker, no good. Skolton making his presence on the defensive side, rebounding, grabs a rebound over to Labrie. Labrie is another turnover for the Lynx as number 5, Fawcett, steals from Labrie. Quick 2. 5-point ball game. As the Patriots have really turned up their defensive presence on their side of the ball, Harry.
Actually, it's a 6-point game, but
6-point game, sorry. Hilton over to Colbeck. Colbeck doesn't find anything, finds Skolton. Force the pass. It's going to be the 3rd turnover already in this half.
yeah, that's the way we started the game out.
Merkley finds Ike Hacker, but that's going to be a turnover on the Patriots as Ike Hacker doesn't find anybody. Quick substitution for the Lynx as Deckert and Lloyd are going to come into the ball game.
I think we might be going for just a little bit quicker lineup with this lineup now.
So you're going to have Deckert, Terhark, Lloyd, Colbeck, and Hilton. Lloyd at the top of key, guarded by Burchill. Resets the offense, wants Terhark. And they
keep trying to push it inside, which is a good thing, but we're trying to force a little bit too much, I think, Ken.
4th turnover so far in this 3rd quarter already for the Lynx. 3 ball, no good. Ladd with the rebound, though, for the Patriots. Finds number 3, Burchill. He's going to turn it around, no good. Terhark with a big swat.
Good news is it was a great swat, but the bad news is they had 3 shots.
No look pass by Hilton. Over to Lloyd, doesn't find the bucket. Hilton at the top of the key finds a 3. No good. Terhark with the big rebound. He's going to look to push it out, gets double teamed, finds Lloyd. Lloyd gets hit in the face, a big foul, and he's going to go to the line. He was shooting, Harry.
Yeah.
I absolutely like the aggressiveness from both teams but the aggressiveness right there
Yeah.
of moving the ball around for the Lynx.
Yeah, I think that unfortunately we're just fighting a turnover battle right now. But you got to give a lot of credit to Lincoln. They've turned up the dial a little bit. They're playing quicker defense, and it's paying off for them.
Still a 6-point ball game. Deckert's going to look to inbound number 4 for the Lynx. He's trying to find Lloyd. Finds him.
Nice
Great
play.
drive by Lloyd. Lloyd's been huge. Absolutely huge off the bench with his 6-point, and he's going to try for an N1 here, as we knew that Lloyd could play a massive, massive factor this season coming off the bench, and in this game specifically he is. Aiden Lloyd from the line, no good. It's going to be an 8-point ball game. Ladd with the rebound, drives the ball up the court, finds number 13, Hackett underneath. Great find by Ladd, as the Lynx defense was a little slow getting up the court. Hilton over to Colbeck, resetting the offense as they're going to find Deckert. Deckert doesn't find anything. He's guarded by number 13, Hackett. Finds Tierhark. That's going to probably be, as they're fighting for the ball, it's going to be a jump ball. Possession, Patriots, if no foul's called on that. No, they're going to call a foul, Harry.
It looks like it.
Or they're going to call a jump ball between the two players, or they're settling them down. Number 40, Tierhark for
I'm not
the
sure what they're
Lynx.
going to call.
And number 3, Burchill, kind of scrapping it out a little bit on the court. The refs want to control the game a little bit. It's getting a little out of hand. That's a good job by the refs to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's a jump ball with Lincoln possession.
Full court pressure from your Lynx. They're going to start out in the full court pressure. This has worked a lot for the Lynx so far early in this season. As the Patriots are going to break the press, the Lynx are going to kind of guide back off the pressure, get into their defensive set. Neeham off, Lloyd with the rebound. Lloyd's going to bring the ball up the court. He's looking for Hilton, doesn't find him. Now he's going to drive up to Colbeck. Colbeck was his third 3, rims out, almost had it, as Ladd's going to pull down the rebound for the Patriots. Ladd resets the offense for the Patriots, gets a screen by Hyatt. Tried a little pick and roll, didn't work for the Patriots. Great defense from the Lynx, as number 3, Burchell's going to reset the offense over to Ladd, guarded by Hilton. Pulls up the lefty, and it is an offensive foul. That's his second offensive foul tonight, pushing off.
Yeah, he's pushed off with that arm.
And Ladd's going to pick up his second foul. He's got 3 points.
Lincoln's taking a timeout.
So we're going to have a timeout on the floor as your Lynx are up by 6, 35-29. Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes is one of our sponsors, and we'll go over them briefly. We'll headline them right here on this timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent. Harry Buck with Hague Realtors. Alliance Communications. The First National Bank of Brandon. The Pizza Ranch of Brandon. The Brandon Community Foundation. The Brandon Valley Journal. Brandon Taco John's. Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce. The Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club. And Sioux Valley Energy. Thank you all. All right, Lynx are going to come out of the timeout. We know the leading scorers so far, the Lynx. Tierhark's got 7, Hilton with 12, Lloyd with 6, Colbeck with 8. That's your leading scores for the Lynx so far. I don't have them written down. I just memorized it, and I don't know how I did it, Harry.
I don't either.
All right, so Jackson Hilton's going to inbound for Deckert. Deckert on the court with Colbeck, Tejan, Ciliuson, and Hilton. Deckert, the swift point guard, really good ball handling skills, and he's going to be followed by Neem.
They're going to get in a little foul trouble here pretty soon.
And that's going to put not yet to the Lynx to the foul line. Lynx so far have been pretty good from the foul line. I would guess about 80% from the foul line so far tonight. Colbeck guarded by number 13, Hackett. Swing it over to Deckert. Deckert's your point guard on the floor. Trying to get a screen from Tejan. He does screen Neem over to Colbeck. They're going to reset the offense. Over to Hilton. Trying to find Tejan. They are double teaming our centers underneath. Deckert up to Colbeck. And finds Silason. His first shot of the game. No good, but it's going to be a push.
You're going to be a foul underneath.
If that's Hyatt, the backup center, the sophomore, number 51. No, they're going to call it on Neem, and that's going to be his second foul this quarter. As Jackson Labrie is going to come back into the ball game for Silason. Labrie, Hilton, Deckert, Tejan, Colbeck on the floor for your Lynx. Colbeck to inbound the ball. Doesn't find anybody, looking for Tejan. And it's 5 seconds. That's an unforced turnover again for the Lynx.
Yeah, that's too bad. That doesn't make sense.
That's a 5-second call. You don't see a lot of that, but it just happened. Four-court pressure from Coach Deckert. He likes to turn up the dial a little bit in the third quarter. He did that in the second quarter with the full-court pressure. They're going to back off of it. They showed it quick. Merkley driving on Deckert. He's going to find number 13, Hackett. Back over to number 5, Fawcett. Fawcett drives. He's going to find Hyatt. Hyatt with 6 points already. Just rims off. Ladd with the big rebound. No, but Jackson Hilton steals it from him around the back, and the crowd responds to Hilton.
He's very talented.
Deckert resetting the offense. I like Deckert at the point guard. He really controls the ball game when he's out there. Drives, finds Hilton. Hilton doesn't like it, and that's an unforced shot. It's going to be blocked. Blocked by Ladd. As number 13, Hackett, over to Hyatt, back over to Ladd. Back up to Hackett, over to Ladd. Guarded by Hilton. Oh, and we thought that was going to be a block from Hilton.
Yeah.
But they're going to call a foul on Jackson Hilton. I believe Ladd was shooting. That might put him to the line for 3 free throws. That's going to be Jackson Hilton's second foul of the game. Remember, the Lynx, if you look on your TV or on your screen, are only up by 6. 1:14 to go in third period. Ladd rims the first one off the front of the rim. Ladd's going to try his second free throw, I believe.
He's not a great shooter.
I believe there's going to be 3 free throws because nobody's
That
really.
should help him make one, the fact that I said that. Yep.
He sinks the second one. He's going to try his third. Turhark's going to come into the game for Tejan. So back with your starters minus Colbeck, Deckert at the point guard. So Deckert, Labrie. And actually Colbeck is in the game with Hilton and Turhark. Ladd looking for his third free throw. He's 1 for 1 so far on this trip. He buries the second one.
4-point game.
2 for 3. Like Harry said, 4-point game. Lynx really need to be careful with the turnovers here as they go forward. Hilton back up to the Labrie. Maybe get a little offense from Labrie. We've seen that before from the Lynx. Deckert with the pull-ups, jumper, no good. Ladd has been a force with the rebound so far in this third quarter. He grabs a rebound over to number 3, Burchill. And that's going to be a double dribble on number 13, Hackett. So that's going to be a turnover. Right now, I would say the Lynx are up about 2 turnovers to the positive on the Patriots right now in this quarter.
You think so? I'm not sure about that.
Maybe clean it up a little bit. Let's see what they do. 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Try to get a bucket here. 22 seconds on the shot clock as Hilton swings it over to Turhark. He's double teamed right away up to Colbeck. Colbeck with 8 points so far in this ball game. Labrie, he doesn't have a point tonight, but maybe he does now. No. But Terhark with a big rebound, and he scores. Terhark with another big rebound on the offensive side. Offensive rebounds are huge in this ball game, Harry.
Yep.
10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Number 5, Fawcett, guarded by Labrie. Great defense by the Lynx. And that's going to give them 1.3 seconds.
I don't think so. I think the refs do a great job, but I think he might have missed that one.
So it's still a 6-point ball game. We all thought, the crowd thought, that it was out on the Patriots 1.3 seconds ago. Shot clock off. Number 3 barely finds a shot, airballed. So that's going to be a 6. It seemed like we were at about the Lynx would jump to an 8-point lead, some in the third quarter, drop back to 6. It's just hovered around that 6 to 8 point lead. But turnovers, Sarah, you talked about, you got to take care of the ball. You got to value that ball. The ball's really the program, and right now in the fourth quarter, you got to win the turnover battle.
Yeah, whoever plays the best defense in the fourth quarter is likely going to win.
I agree.
That's what it'll come down to.
So right now, Terhark, with that last bucket, is going to have his 9th point. I don't have his rebounds, but he's been a force underneath. Sometimes what's happened in the third quarter, hats off to the Patriots coaching staff coming out of halftime, out of the locker room, they really played underneath him a little bit on that double. They kind of tried to.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job doubling underneath. They really are.
Yeah, and so they've tried to eliminate Terhark big time underneath.
And I don't know what the numbers are, but it just seems like they're doing a pretty good job rebounding also.
Right. So on the court for the Patriots is going to be number 3, 1, 11, 55, and number 5. For your Lynx is going to be Aiden Lloyd, Colbeck, Hilton, Terhark, and Deckard. Colbeck's going to be playing your point guard, guarded by number 5 in this big fourth quarter as the Lynx are up by 6. Guarded by number 5, Fawcett. He drives. Great drive for his 10th point of the ball game.
Really
from
nice.
Colbeck. But that's going to be a technical on Colbeck, as he kind of got in the face of number 5 after that shot.
What did he do? I missed it.
Yeah, it was just a little mouthy, right in the ref's face, but not to the ref. Colbeck to number 5, Fawcett. And I seen it, and I think a lot of people seen it in this, especially the student section, but the one person that did see it was the ref, and he called it technical. So
that's unfortunate. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's going to put Fawcett to the line, but he doesn't capitalize.
Joe is a very, very competitive guy, and sometimes those guys that are very competitive have a little bit of a problem controlling their emotions.
I'm a big fan of Joe Colbeck. He, like you said, he's a great athlete. He's been tremendous on the football side, and you talked about baseball, but especially in this Lynx team, he brings a different attitude to the game for the Lynx, and especially on the defensive side. And he's contributed 10 points to this ball game.
Yep.
Merkley for the Patriots going to dribble. He's going to be guarded by Decker. Gets a screen from Eichhout. Over to number 5, Fawcett, no good. Hilton with a big rebound inside with the trees. He just out-jumped everybody underneath. Hilton's going to bring the ball up.
That was a big miss and a big rebound.
Over to Lloyd. Lloyd with 6 points in the ball game so far off the bench. Doubled on Terhark. They double him right away. He doesn't find it. Barely finds Hilton. Errant pass, but he gets it out there. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Hilton drives on Ladd. Is he fouled? No. Does he make it? No. But Terhark with a big rebound. I think they're going to get Terhark with the offensive foul, and I kind of agree with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
A little bit of an elbow, maybe.
I think that's one that could have gone either way, but the ref called it as he saw it. And
maybe a little bit of a flop, maybe, from the defender.
I don't know. It could have gone either way, I think.
7-point ball game, and this is a close one in this big matchup in Class AA here in South Dakota. Number 3, Birchill's going to drive on Lloyd. He's doubled by Terhark. Jackson on Ladd, kind of overplays it, swings it over to Merkley. Merkley with no points on the ball game. They're going to call a travel. I thought it was a travel. I thought he ran right into Terhark.
I thought it was going to be a travel or a charge.
Yeah, they're going to call Terhark. Or no, they're going to get Labrie with his first foul. So it must have been a reach-in by Labrie.
Yeah, I probably couldn't see it from our angle.
So number 3, Burchill's going to inbound the ball. He's going to find Merkley, guarded by Deckert. He drives, doesn't find anything, puts it up for his first 2 points of the ball game. So we have a 5-point ball game as the Patriots have climbed right back into this thing. Deckert, guarded by Merkley, the point guard showdown right now. Hilton for 3. No good. Lloyd with the hustle play. Deckert also, but they couldn't hang on to the ball. Number 13, Hackett, drives the ball up to number 3, Burchill. And are we going to have an offensive foul? We do. The crowd goes wild.
We might have got by with a flop there.
Hey, sometimes makeup calls are good, Harry. You just don't know. Home court advantage sometimes works also. So Colbeck's going to come in for Deckert for the Lynx. 5-point ball game still. It's just been a really big defensive matchup.
Yep.
Nobody's shooting great from the outside at all.
Exactly.
Colbeck brings the ball up for the Lynx, guarded by Merkley, getting a screen from Terhark. Terhark pulls around with another screen. And Lloyd also, great double screen by the Lynx. And somebody hit heads. Merkley's going to be down. They're going to have to stop this play after Hilton hits a big 3. But
that's a big 3-pointer. I didn't see what happened with the guy down.
yeah, it's not good.
Did you see it?
Yeah, they went head-to-head, him and Colbeck. And he is down. Merkley, the point guard for the Patriots.
A very good point guard.
8-point lead as Hilton drains his first 3 of the ball game. I believe he's 1 for 4 or 1 for 5. And the crowd's going to clap Merkley off because that we always know head-to-head shots are not good for anybody, and Merkley's going to go to the bench. So the 5 that are going to be on the court again for the Lynx are going to be Labrie, Lloyd, Colbeck, Hilton, Terhark. Jackson Hilton to lead all scorers tonight with 15 points, and he has quite a few rebounds and played a really good defense on Ladd all night. Number 5, Fawcett's going to bring the ball up on Colbeck. Colbeck, the ball hawk, point guard defensively for the Lynx. Up to Labrie. Labrie's going to guard number 13, Hackett. Terhark's going to try on Hyatt. Hyatt looks for his 8th point. He doesn't have it. Terhark with a big rebound. Up to Aiden Lloyd. Reset that offense.
That was a big stop for the Lynx.
Reset the offense. Colbeck's going to reset the whole offense. 24 seconds to go on the shot clock. Colbeck doesn't find a shot. Lloyd doesn't find a shot either. They find Terhark. Terhark with a quick jumper.
Yeah, they get the ball in the middle. Even with a double team, he's pretty hard to stop in the middle.
So you have Jackson Hilton with 15 points and Terhark with 11 to lead the Lynx. Number 3, Burchill, is going to swing it over to Fawcett. Fawcett back out to Hyatt. His 3's no good. Ladd with another big rebound for the Patriots. Doesn't find anything. But number 3, Burchill, gets swatted away from Terhark. That has to be Terhark's 3rd or 4th block tonight already.
Yeah, this is going to be their 4th shot. That's too much.
That's a great point. You got to be able to rebound the ball. Terhark with a big defensive stop there as they had possession underneath the hoop. Fawcett to inbound for the Patriots, finds Merkley. Merkley's back into the game, and that's good for the Patriots. Hyatt over to Fawcett. It's no good. But Hyatt.
That was their 5th shot that finally went in, and that's just too many.
Hyatt, the sophomore, with a big 8 points for the Patriots off the bench. Timeout, Coach Deckert and the Lynx.
My guess is the coach is going to talk to him about getting those defensive boards.
One thing I like about the Lynx, though, they kind of held that. We're going to talk about it again with 4:15 to go in the ball game, but it's been like a 6 to 8 point ball game in the second half, and it's the same thing right now.
Right.
It's an 8-point ball game.
Have we talked at all, Ken, about the schedule over the holidays with the The Lynx are playing at the Pentagon over the holidays against Minneapolis De La Salle, I understand. And what little bit I've done some checking on that Minneapolis De La Salle has won 7 out of the last 8 state championships in Minnesota in Class 3A.
Yeah,
and they're like a national power.
Yeah,
and
they are. I'm sure they've produced a lot of Division I players.
Yes, they
and
have.
Maybe 1 or 2 NBA players. We just don't know.
So that'll be quite a contest.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
But last year they played Rochester John Marshall, and they got a Division I one and done probably player out of Duke, and we played them really well, and we actually won the game.
Matthew Hurt, remember Althoff really had a big game in that game.
Yes.
The senior from last year, he's now playing wide receiver for Augustana College.
Nice.
Terhark from Hilton, big pass. Climbs it to a 10-point lead. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Merkley's going to bring it up the court. He's going to swing it over to Fawcett. Fawcett finds Merkley for 3. It's good. Merkley's come on a little bit in the second half, the point guard for the Patriots.
He's a very good point guard.
Colbeck guarded by Fawcett. Tries to get a screen, but it's going to be a quick foul on Fawcett. He doesn't like it, but he throws the ball down the court. And that's sometimes, from a reffing standpoint, and Coach Deckert.
I think they're talking it over, too.
Coach Deckert's going to ask, how is that not a technical when you show up the refs a little bit by throwing the ball down the court? That you're displeased with that call. Hyatt's going to go to the bench. Ike Hacker, the 6'5 senior center, is going to come in for him. Colbeck's going to go to the line. Remember, in every game, free throws are crucial, but right now with 3:42 to go, free throws are big. Colbeck drains the first one. Colbeck goes into, he's picked up his 11th point of the ball game.
Good job, Joe.
So Hilton with 15, Terhark with 13, Colbeck with 11 so far in this ball game for your Lynx. Colbeck drains the second one. His 12th point.
That's exactly what you need to do going down the stretch.
Merkley's going to bring the ball up for the Patriots, guarded by Labrie. Swings it over to Fawcett, guarded by Colbeck. Drives. Terhark kind of altered that shot, and it's a big rebound by Labrie. They're going to bring the ball up, slow the offense down a little bit as Coach Deckert wants them to run that offense, use that shot clock. The clock's in your favor right now for the Lynx. Terhark swings it over to Labrie. They're using all of that shot clock, and you got to love that. Hilton with 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. It's going to be him that shoots. It's not the greatest shot you wanted, but you did use all that 35-second shot clock. Number 5, Fawcett brings the ball down, guarded by Colbeck. Colbeck's been a ball hawk all game defensively. Aiden Lloyd into the ball game also for the Lynx. He's going to pick up a foul, though, against Burchill. That's going to be Lloyd's, let's see here, I believe his first. And Lloyd's been big. Aiden Lloyd off the bench. He's given the Lynx a spark with 6 points. Ladd inbounds the ball to Merkley, guarded by Labrie. 2:30 to go in the ball game. Lynx up by 9. Over to Fawcett. He's going to bring it back out to Merkley, guarded by Labrie. Big screen from the Patriots, and he's going to find number 5, Fawcett, for 3.
That was a big shot. He was contested, and he still made it.
Still a 6-point ball game. I don't think the Lynx have relinquished the lead past 6 very much this game. They need to keep it up right now. Colbeck is going to be fouled by Merkley. So does that put him to line? It does. They are in the bonus. As Colbeck's going to shoot, I believe, 1-on-1. Let's see the total fouls here.
A lot of time left.
So we have a 6-point ball game. Lloyd, Hilton, Labrie, Terhark, and Colback at the line for the Lynx. Big free throws here. He drains. He doesn't. It
In and
rims
out.
off. As the Patriots with the big rebound. Number 3, Burchill's going to bring it up the court over to Ladd. Guarded by Hilton. Now guarded by Lloyd. Over to Merkley. Guarded by Labrie. Gets a big screen. Doesn't find the 3. Over to number 3, Burchill. He's going to put it up good.
Burchill's had a nice game here
He has.
in the last couple of minutes especially.
He has. He's got 6 points. And the Patriots have climbed within 4 points. It's going to be a quick 30-second timeout by the Lynx. Now there's a minute 46 to go in the ball game. We talked about how big this ball game is. It's kind of a swing, Harry, in the double A. We don't know the season. We have no idea.
Right. Well, yeah,
but anytime you can start 3-0 and you protect your home court,
Yeah.
you want to win. You want to especially win, go 100%.
Exactly.
Try to on your home court.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon is a team that lost quite a bit to graduation, but we have a lot of good players back, and we have a lot of good players moving up, and so, if we're going to have a great season, you need to try to protect your home court. You can't expect to go all through the year without a loss, but we need to really step it up and play some great defense here in the last couple minutes.
And both teams, it's going to come down to free throws. We know that.
Yeah.
And you got to be
It
able to
often
hit 'em.
does. Yep.
Jackson, Hilton, Labrie, Lloyd, Colback, Terhark. Actually, Aiden Lloyd's in the ball game now also for Thomas Skolton. It's going to be full court pressure by the Patriots. Inbound to Colback. They're going to back off.
Yeah, I don't think the pressure's going to bother this Lynx team too much.
Up to Labrie. Resets the offense. Work that shot clock. That's what Coach Deckert wants them to do. Terhark with a big screen on 5. Labrie keeps his dribble. He still looks. Watch the turnover. Colback, big hustle by the Patriots. Merkley playing big right now. It rims off. Colback with a big defensive play. Him and Aiden Lloyd. Merkley's down on the other side of the court. They're going to stop the play. Merkley's down again.
Once again, I didn't see exactly what happened. Did you see it?
Yeah, well, there was a lot. I mean, it was such a fast play. He was going up for a layup, and it was just a lot of collision underneath. I don't know if you can call a foul or not, but Merkley's been down on the court twice.
Yeah.
And if he's not able to play the rest of the game, Harry, that's big at that point guard position for the Patriots. He's been really he's really come on in the second half.
He's had a terrific game. I think he's really a good point guard.
And he's going to limp over to the bench. It does not look good as the coaching staff brings him over.
Well,
to
we're
the
down to a
bench.
minute and 15 seconds.
Minute 15, 31 seconds to go on the shot clock.
Brandon's ball underneath the basket.
Lynx up by 4. Possession Patriots if we have a jump ball. Hilton, Lloyd, Terhark, Labrie, Colback in the game. 5, 13, 3, 55, and 11 for the Patriots. Colback with the inbound. Finds nobody. Watch the 5-second. Finds Lloyd. Quick foul.
I thought we were going to get another 5-second call.
Quick foul on Burchill. That's actually a good play by the Patriots. They want us to earn it, and they want us to earn it from the strike,
Right.
from the free throw line. Aiden Lloyd with 6 points tonight. He's drained, I think, a couple free throws already this game. Let's see if the junior can do it again. Drains the first one. The first one's always the big one.
Yep.
That's 7 points for Lloyd. Brings that lead up to 5 points for your Lynx. Second one's good.
Well, we've got a 2-possession game.
Lloyd with 8 points. He's been super aggressive off the bench. Burchill over to Hackett. Finds Ladd. Looking for a screen from Burchill.
Big steal.
Big defensive play by LeBrie. As now the shot clock in the clock is in complete favor of the Lynx. Hilton's going to drain it down. He's guarded by Ladd. Resets the offense. Gets a big screen by Terhark. Ladd recovers. Hilton. Oh, and Terhark finds another rebound and a put-in for his 15th point.
You just knew Hilton was going to go in and shoot the ball. You just kind of knew that.
Great play by Terhark as he cleaned it up. And there's going to be a quick foul on Terhark, at the other end.
That's what you don't want to do.
28.3 seconds to go. There's going to be no shot clock left in this ball game. Lynx are up by 8.
You don't want to stop the clock and put them at the line.
Right, and that's what
just exactly
happened.
What you don't want to do.
Fawcett to the line, drills the first one. We have a 7-point ball game. 28.3 seconds to go. Lynx trying to move to 3-0 on the season. And there's going to be a quick, I believe, 30-second timeout. Justin Oakland of Oakland Homes is one of your sponsors, along with Bill Thompson, your State Farm agent, Harry Buck with Hegg Realtors, Alliance Communications, the First National Bank of Brandon, the Pizza Ranch of Brandon, the Brandon Community Foundation, the Brandon Valley Journal, Brandon Taco John's, Brandon Valley Area Chamber of Commerce, the Brandon Valley Athletics Boosters Club, and Sioux Valley Energy. Thank you, sponsors, for allowing us to do this basketball season for girls and boys. Football season turned out really well, except for the loss in the championship game, but the football team had a tremendous year. Volleyball played well also. Number 5, Fawcett to the line looking for his second free throw. It's off. Big rebound, though, by the Patriots.
No more fouls, fellas.
Oh, and what are they going to call? The Lincoln Patriots coaching staff's about to come unglued. As what happened was Ike Hacker grabbed the rebound, kicked it out to number 3, Burchill. He drilled the 3. One of the refs blew a whistle before the 3 was shot. And let's see, they might call it out of bounds. Let's see what they do.
I don't know what they called.
I don't. But they're going to reset the offense. Big steal by Hilton. Big hustle play. Terhark is going to go to the line.
Jackson Hilton's just very, very quick. He's a terrific athlete, and his quickness is just is what makes him a terrific athlete.
One thing about this team is they have a lot of quickness on this Lynx team. And then it doesn't hurt to have a 6'8" center underneath.
Right.
And so the shooting hasn't been tremendous. Don't get me wrong. Hilton hit the big 3 from the corner, and that really pushed the lead a little bit. But Terhark's been the force underneath. He's got 16 points.
At this point, if we make our free throws, we're going to win. Speaking of the Lynx.
9-point lead as Terhark gets his 17th point. He leads all scorers in this ball game. Ladd up to number 13, swings it out to Burchill. No good. As Terhark grabs another rebound, and I
didn't think Jackson could not do it. I didn't think he could not go in.
He did, and that's
and
really
dunk the
good.
Ball.
That's really good sportsmanship by Jackson Hilton pulling that board. And your Lynx start 3-0 on the season with a big victory over the Lincoln Patriots. 54-45 tonight. They are 3-0 on their home court. You talked about the next game being when, Harry?
You know, I'm not exactly sure if the next game is over the holidays or if we have one before that.
Yeah, I don't know for sure. I know we will be on the road. To be on the road.
Exactly.
But that's a big, big win. The Patriots have a very good team. They came in here, and it was kind of a Tuesday night. It really, let's talk about the crowd a little bit. The crowd was tremendous tonight for a Tuesday night.
Yep.
So, like I said, your Lynx 3-0 on the season. Big win over the Patriots, 54-45 for Ken McEwen. That's Harry Buck.
We want to get Kyle Roki well because I don't want to do this again.
Kyle Roki, if you're listening, I hope you're sleeping. Harry did a great job.
I didn't do hardly anything. I showed up.
Get better, Kyle. And thanks everybody for tuning in to Lynx TV tonight. Like I said, 54-45, Lynx over the Patriots for Ken McEwen. That's Harry Buck. Have a great night.